With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go in Western New York. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
3rd and a yard. Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bills first down.
That's good.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Robert Spillane spills him there.
Midfield. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Allen. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith, touchdown Buffalo. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Patriots nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Throwing right away, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
One is complete. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Throwing now is May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Baringer to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. That's to the left side, and taken in by Coleman.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On the handoff, this is Cook. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Buffalo.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 31 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Here's Hockenson in motion. On play action, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. We are through one. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. Here's 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. To throw on first down is May. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hockenson. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down, and these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down.
And the Patriots are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, New England. Here's
May. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Henderson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Henderson. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try it now with Henderson. Good blocking, and he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy. The 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Davis. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Play action. It's Allen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. One more time going up top with Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. He's got his man. That's Coleman. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's another Bill.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll get forward for a couple. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
319. Regular. Good job.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get downs. The drive continues.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. It is 2nd and 6. On 2nd down. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Bills.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
Look out!
Cook trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Davis trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Third and goal. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Patriots.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the 3. Ooh. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now Allen on first down. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On first and 10, it's Allen. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. May going to hold on to this one. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
May to throw on second down. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Here's May to throw it on first down. This one not quite on target. Not him too much. That one falls incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On second down, it's May. Out to his right. That's hard. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run. It's Henderson. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle.
32-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. They'll go play action with May. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 28.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Look out!
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. Flowers with the catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Big Ed Oliver getting home to drop him. He's up to 12 sacks now on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Round 80. What's that?
Here's Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
319. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. This is part 2. And the Bills going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's good.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're...
He will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New England.
the draw, it's Henderson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. They run on the jet sweep, and that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Allen will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3.
319.
The 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yards, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Alert!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Bills. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
32-yard line.
the gun, here's May. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling. Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Moving to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
On the handoff, Henderson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
To throw now, May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bills take over.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Allen will give this to Davis. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
That's good for a
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Middle. Is that?
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Patriots 14. Tyler Bass.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and inches. Zone read, a give to Henderson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Gain on the play. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. On the run to the right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
319! What's up?
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Look out.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.